Festivities go on in Martin County, of course, and across the Treasure Coast, but the celebrations are smaller and muted, with much of the community in Martin County in the grip of the algae-spawned water crisis. Megan McRoberts checks in on how people cope. She's live in downtown Stuart. Megan.
And Michael, crowds have headed home for the night. Definitely not a small crowd out here by any means this evening, but a smaller crowd than in previous years, according to people who frequent this celebration. There are still thousands of people who did not want to let a dirty river ruin their 4th of July celebration. But you talk to some business owners around here and they will tell you that they could tell some people just did not want to risk it. Thousands of people in Stuart keeping their eyes to the sky for a brief moment, not focusing on the brown river below. Fewer people this year choosing to watch the show on the water, where boats here are typically lined up by the dozens, and the waterfront usually much more packed for a shoreside show.
Even on just an average weekend, there would be more people than this. Just a regular, season weekend.
Fred Newport is the captain of the schooner Lily, the sailboat staying tied up to the dock this 4th of July when typically dozens of people would be sailing with him.
Usually we would do 3 or at least 2 trips with 25 or 30 people on each trip for the 4-day weekend.
Not risking putting anyone in potentially toxic conditions.
It's a big loss at the end of the season, but we're hoping to regroup next season.
Boaters returned for the evening from a day on the water in Stuart. We saw dozens of boats cruising, but no one in the water.
We did not even touch the water. It was really scary.
And on the Stuart Sandbar, where typically hundreds of people celebrate the holiday, Renee Glauth and her family didn't have to worry about finding room.
There's 2 boats on the entire sandbar. You included. Sad.
Putting an end to her 4th of July tradition.
I think we'll just watch them from the corner of our street.
Now, there's no official count for how many people were here tonight, but I also spoke with law enforcement who say they could tell there were fewer people here this year than years past when the water was cleaner. In Stuart tonight, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.